The woman simply said casually that housing was too cramped. As a result, he was completely naked by his brother-in-law, Lianshan. "I'll beat you to death. I'll beat you to death. You're so shameless." The woman was beaten until her face was bruised and swollen, and there was even blood at the corner of her mouth. She looked helplessly at her husband beside her, but the other person's eyes darted around, and they just kept their head down eating. At that moment, the woman felt utterly hopeless. You should know that this house was a new house she bought in full before her marriage. 3 years ago, my brother-in-law's family came to stay with us, carrying large and small bags. Persuaded by her husband, she softened and nodded. Unexpectedly, they stayed for 3 years. They even took over and treated her like a free housekeeper. The younger brother warned the woman if she dared to talk nonsense again. "Don't blame yourself for being impolite. All right. We are a family. Cut the crap. Lily, don't be like that. Don't be like your sister-in-law. Be generous. Come on, let's eat." Looking at the husband's woman next to him. This is a complete death. He went back to the room alone to clean up his mood. At this time, the husband ran over to knock on the door. Persuade him not to put the little things in mind. After all, the younger brother has always been a hot temper. Comfort him for his own teeth. Endure it. The woman's mouth is a cold smile. He has endured enough in the past 3 years. Every time the little pig and the younger sister do something wrong, the husband uses the word endure. Don't assume that this will at least bring harmony to the family. But little did they expect that this greedy family was like a bottomless pit. 3 years, 687,000 before I worked overtime. They thought it was right to do so. Lily, can you stop it? Don't you have any sense of humor? When he heard this, the woman couldn't bear it anymore. A fire ignited a picture with her husband. In the past 3 years, he has made himself a fool. From now on, he wants to get all the money back. The next morning, the woman called her best friend to ask him to help pay attention to the customer who bought the house. You've made up your mind. Once the house is sold, you won't have a way out. In this house, I've never had a way out. That's it. Just in time, Mr. Liu just dropped off in Huqing and was in a hurry to buy a house to since we are going to break up, let's break up clean. Then the woman changed into the makeup of her ex-husband. Changed into a clean professional suit. Before leaving, the mother-in-law was still rational. Let her buy some imported duck medicine. I never thought the woman would listen and refuse. Then she left without going back. Soon she came to the real estate center where her best friend was. After a simple conversation, Mr. Liu was very satisfied with the house. Take out the bank card at once. Now sign a contract to pay the deposit. The woman just got home that night. The little uncle was so rational. Did he buy his favorite pickled fish? The younger sister is a lion. Opened his mouth and asked him to beg for 18,000 yuan to buy a new bag. Yang Yang said his money was Ju's money. The woman is too lazy to talk to them. Go back to the room and start packing. Decided to take my daughter with me. Leave the cage of this world. Until now, the husband still has no sense of remorse. Blame him for not having to put yesterday's little song in mind. Da Zhuang is your little uncle. He's like a sister-in-law. Can't you just yell at them? 6 claps. You are in charge of manufacturing. That's because you made them angry. Didn't they give you the money? I told you to make pickled fish. Are you blind? Pickled fish? I think your whole family is like pickled fish. Sour, vegetables and fish. The husband broke the house in an instant. In other words, he directly knocked the woman's box on the ground. Lu Kai, he has no heart, no money. A good family. Say no, don't. I completely forgot that this house was bought by a woman. It means that. Sucks. What do you mean? Those who should get lost. But the woman is no longer in love with the child head also do not return to leave. However, at this time, the mother-in-law and the son-in-law are still in the cold and hot house. In a word, the mother and daughter will definitely kneel down and ask themselves to let them come back. The next day, the woman came to the real estate trading center and Mr. Liu finished the final process. Looking at the 800 million in the bank card, he felt the unprecedented ease before leaving. The woman told Mr. Liu that due to the haste of time, there was still some garbage in the house that he needed to clean up. It is said that Mr. Liu decisively remembered that the woman raised her hand and threw the wedding ring out of the window. Then, without hesitation, he blacked out all the contact methods of the husband. On the other side listened to the voice of the blind star in the mobile phone, but the brother next to him was still traveling. It is said that it is because he loves women so much that he will light up his nose. It is said that a sudden knock on the door was heard outside the door. The husband thought that the woman had come back. He ran to the door with a happy face. But unexpectedly, the man was Mr. Liu in a suit and a group of security guards. Who are we looking for? My surname is Liu. I'm here to take over the house. Take over the house?